through that, through the pyramid maybe, or whatever it might be, and just trying to get, as much of my experience over to you guys as possible, help you if I can, help the players, as I say. And as a club, I think that we've got exciting plans on where we're going.
I should have just used this, since you don't have audio.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's nice to be on home turf. Yeah,
Finally.
In the stadium. Yeah, it's a lovely feeling to get here and see the lads starting to warm up and make a place our own again.
I think I've always seen myself as a leader anyway, whether I've got the armband or not. But to obviously officially be named as the vice captain, it does means a lot to me. So not change who I was, just got to be the same person, still lead the team, be as vocal as I can be.
I really enjoyed it, it's really good experience. Great bunch of lads that he's got down there, and I love what he's got going as well.
Guess what, fuckers? In 13 minutes, someone's getting lifted, and it's probably one of you lot.
Skill levels quite fantastic as far as I can see. Some great decision making, communication. But hopefully the most important thing, and it's always been important for me, is that you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, come and tell me and I'll find a way of making you happy the next time. Alright, so give yourself a big round of applause. Well done.
Business struggling to keep up with all the moving parts. You feel like you're always playing catch up, that you're always on the back foot. Then it's time to change the game. Just like in football, success in business relies on having a solid game plan, teamwork and the right tools to win. Whether that's re-evaluating your playbook, improving communication or saving time, Priceworks is here to help you take back control. Introducing Priceworks, the star player in your digital project management for the construction industry. With Priceworks, managing the project becomes as smooth as a perfectly timed play. Their software tackles everything from estimates, materials, invoicing, quality control and more. You'll stay ahead of the game and focus on what you do best, getting the job done. From plumbers to roofers, scaffolders to landscapers, Priceworks is designed for every single trade. Whatever your field, Priceworks is built to help you win. Priceworks isn't just part of your team, it's the winning edge. Proud sponsors of Stretford Paddock Football Club.
If you want to earn a £500 Amazon voucher by referring a business to Priceworks, then scan the QR code on screen to learn more or visit priceworks.co.uk/Stretford-Paddock. Terms and conditions apply.
Third time lucky. There we go. Yeah, I started talking. It broke. The video before it broke. We gotta love technology. What a pile of crap. Hello then. Good afternoon. We try that one again. It's a bit like Paddock all over this, isn't it? Having a bit of trouble. So, it is Cup Day, JO Walton Cup. Stretford Paddock taking on Billinge at home at the Project Solar Stadium. Hyde United. And your lineup for today then, in goal, Riley Thompson. Deputising at right back, we've got Zach Bell, Michael Olatunji and Sam Walker back together at centre back. And newcomer Lawrence O'Donoghue, bringing the Irish representation in at left back. Midfield, Joe McGuinness partners now with Joe Coleman. Two Joes. Let's see if they make it a right. Dylan Wilson ahead in the 10. Captain Joao Andrade on the right wing. Sam Pratt, the big man, back in the number 9 top spot. And Noah Lawton getting a well-deserved start over on the left wing. Subs bench, Claudio Costa, Ronaldo Brown, Luke Morris, Mike Taylor, and Omar Sinclair. So a very experienced and capable bench there. Hopefully they can make an impact today, but also hopefully we don't need them to make an impact because we'll be winning. This is a cup game against, admittedly, quite a weak team. So today we need to right the wrongs of yesteryear, last week, before in a bit of a rough run of form. And yeah, hopefully we can put right the 4-2 defeat to Upton last week. And the draw before that with Cheadle. Yeah. So, before we go any further, just going to show up a graphic for us. Let's hope this doesn't break it also. There we go. So, massive QR code there. If you haven't already voted for Stretford Paddock podcast, the fan-run, non-affiliated podcast where Stu Harrowing, our fan ref, along with Chris Shipley, the host, and a random array of guests, so fans, myself, you with the club staff, we've all had our say. Go and support it. We're in the non-league podcast competition, and we are winning at the moment. You can vote on the website through the QR code. You can vote on Twitter. You can vote on Instagram. 3 votes per person. I've done my 3 votes. Obviously, a lot of the others have done theirs as well. We've got players and staff who voted. If you haven't voted yet, please do. We are winning at the moment, which is something we haven't said about Paddock for a little while. We're winning. So, get your vote in. And yeah, hopefully Paddock can take that one and have a bit of good news amidst what has been a bit of a rough month or so. So we'll bring that up again at halftime for you. And you can obviously watch it back on the VOD as well if you need it. But yeah, go and show some support for us. Help us bring back a bit of a claim. Now, just going to double check how we're looking pitch side. A couple of Paddock lads still warming up. But not long to go now. 9 minutes till kick-off. So we're going to have a quick look and a few highlights. Whoa. That almost went as it was supposed to. Clicked highlights, it went to the advert. So clearly something's broken in OBS. Never mind. What I was going to say was, we'll go to the highlights. Have a quick look at a few bits from last week against Upton. Off the back of that, we'll then go back to the pitch side and get ready for kick-off. And yes, Sean, that is an interesting badge they have. A poppy. Can't even see what the second bit is. And what looks to be some sort of heron-type stalk thing. So, yeah, Billinge. Anyway, to the highlights. And again, some things never change. I was hoping today would. And yeah, I do want to know if that's a club record. We'll have to check afterwards. Cam Waters on the ball now. Beats the left back. Cam, what can he do? Gets fouled in the box perhaps? No, another one? No. Go on. Oh my God, Joa! Interesting to see though. Obviously, Dylan is the 10. We are seeing Dylan and Claudio sort of rotate between false 9 and 10. Wilson. Ball around the back to Joa. What can Joa do? Tucks it in. There we go. Joa makes up for it. Equaliser. Shoves the player as well. We can nick a goal here before half time. We've got just over a minute to go. Ball's coming in. Floated. Bang into the middle. We have the shot. Coleman. Oh, good block there. Paddock on the seconds. Still with us in the box. Somebody. No. Upton breaking now. KO's been beaten. Too easy. Keeper on the edge of his box. What's Riley Thompson doing? Oh, it's gone wide anyway. God. Well, again, just to really compound the issues with the tech. Absolute shit show there because none of the videos want to fit the window. So, yeah, we'll just write this off and go straight to the main event page. At least this one's working. If it wasn't, I think I'd have a cry. So, kickoff, 6 minutes time. As we say, we are at Hyde United. We are home. You can see there. A few of the lads still just doing warm-ups, last few minutes. And the ref will kick them off the pitch in about 60 seconds. So they can change, get themselves ready to come back out. So, as we always do, Do get your score predictions into the chat. While you do that, again, reminder of here's your team lineup for today. With Reece Holmes, our dual registration goalkeeper, still injured. Riley Thompson deputising in net. Zach Bell covering right back. Cam Waters and others aren't available. Michael Olatunji and Sam Walker back at centre back pairing. Lawrence O'Donoghue making his debut at left back. Two Joes, McGuinness and Coleman in centre mid. Dylan Wilson ahead. Captain Joe Andrade on the right wing. Noah Lawson on the left. And Sam Pratt, the big man, at the top. Dunside Dave, any chance of a punch up today? Not likely. Billinge aren't really that sort of team, and these days we're not really that sort of team. But you never know. We have our moments where we get a bit salty. But again, from all reports from both players and staff, observers, training was very sharp on Tuesday. Players are keen to make amends for, say, a few disappointing performances we've had of late. We'll do quick actually, as we've got the time. Quickly pivot over. You can see who's done what. I'll bring the Stretford Paddock page back up so you can see our performances here. 4-2 defeat to Upton. Got an away walkover against Darwin Olive Bar in the Cup, Northern Cup. 1-1 draw away at Cheshire League Nomad Reserves. Lutch 2-1 win at home to Claybrow. Set pieces helping us up there. And then two absolutely pantsins away at Edgerton and Knutsford. Lutch 2-1 win home to Sandmatch again, set pieces. And then yeah, that brings us back into September. It's a home game against St Helens. And that was then I attended. Player was down, went in person. So we've had to, since I went and cursed them, we've had a bit of a rough run of form. But hopefully today, bring an end to that just in time for Christmas. Last game of the year for us. Hopefully we can put things right and tee ourselves up for a nice start to 2026. But like I say, pop in a score prediction in chat. I'm going for a 4-1 to Paddock. I think we'll make a mistake and concede, but I think we'll put a few away past this lot. And on cue, 4 minutes to go. Billinge is starting to appear from the dressing room. A few of the Paddock lads still doing bits on the pitch, but they are sub-bench. Cuba, afternoon. Peaking on Twitch is going for 3-2. Close one. I mean, the win's a win, but hopefully it's more than that. And yeah, Chris, hell of a year for us 2025. We did get promoted into Cheshire League 1. That's been a great part of it. And honestly, we've had a good start to life in Cheshire 1. It's just been the last sort of 4 to 6 weeks we've slipped up, really. Again, we've seen a change in the goalkeeping department with Florin departing. We've had some injuries. We've had some other bits of just, things not quite clicking, heads go down. But again, from all accounts, starting to see a turnaround on that. Got Danny Hugo back in the squad, signed Joe McGuinness and Lawrence O'Donoghue. So we've got some fresh faces in the mix as well. Kids from the 16s, 17s pushing through, challenging the ranks. We're seeing Kiefer start these days, Dylan start a lot. Noah finally getting into the mix, but definitely making plenty of subs appearances. Junior Bembo coming through as well now, adding to that number. So plenty of people giving Steehausen a headache in terms of his team selection. And that can only be a good thing in terms of getting Paddock back to form. And hopefully, come the end of the season, we can look back on this spell as, you know what, this was the rough patch, we learned from it, and we bounced back. And yes, get voting. Again, we'll show the QR code again at half-time. Paddock Podcast are in the non-league podcast awards. Currently, based on our totalling, winning the vote. But we don't stay winning without your support. So if you haven't already voted, again, non-league website, Twitter and Instagram for the non-league podcast awards. You can find all those links. Steve and others, the Paddock accounts have shared stuff as well, as has Chris and others in the Paddock members Telegram group. So find bits here and there. If it isn't Mr. Illness himself, Mr. Harris. Good afternoon. Oh, there's some clomping, so I imagine that's going to be the lads coming out for Paddock. There you go. It was either that or Claire walking around. Right then, almost time for kickoff. If there's any issues with audio today, do let me know. As you've seen on the intro to the show, we've had an array of technical cock-ups. Adverts not finishing, adverts playing when they shouldn't play, videos not fitting to screen, you name it, it's broken. So, if the audio levels need changing, just let me know. Lewis shouting down Saul there. He missed last week, so we had no photos from the game, which is probably a good thing. Meanwhile, you can see him just as Riley arrives slightly late for the huddle. All getting photos of it. While Joa does the coin toss with their captain. Ashburn going for a 5-2 win. Yeah, it's very true. In an ideal world, there'd have been more Mancunian. Would have made life a lot easier. And we've changed ends. I will say as well, I always try to do the names of the teams in the top scoreboard in the right colours for their kits. Billinge's yellow is so yellow, it can't be red on the white. I've had to darken it. Gazaroo, floodlights do work. Hyde United's got a decent setup, so it's... we're not talking, world class. It's not going to be sort of, levels of Burnley FC floodlights, but certainly good enough to play in. And I've seen a lot worse. Here we go then. Paddock to kick us off. Going from right to left in the black and red. Red and black. It's Billinge in the yellow and blue. And we're underway then. Bell back to Walker. Be interesting to see today how Paddock do with possession and keeping things moving, keeping Billinge working. There's something we've been a bit poor with lately. Riley's an inexperienced goalkeeper as well. He is young. Promising, but young. And, there have been a few mistakes from him. Can't be helped. This is why Reece Holmes will be our number one out of the two of them. But it's on the defence and their experience not to put him under that pressure as well. Oh, Tunji. In Billinge, unsure whether they want to press, which is a good sign. Ball though. Deflects off defender, will be a Paddock throw just in front of the dugouts. Then quickly by Bell. I'm walking out. Looking to spread the play out wide. And a first touch for our new signing, Donahue. O'Donoghue, sorry. Yeah, we'll see how he does today. Luke Morris has been pretty reliable at left back. But competition always helps drive people on to do more. And also, just allow him to recover from any knocks. Luke's quite a physical player. Wouldn't want to push him on when he needs rest. Vice versa. Walker finds Olatunji now. Loads of space here in the middle of the pitch. Billinge are just sitting off again. Can't tell if it's a mid block or a low block yet because we haven't really pushed up the pitch. Lawton tries to hook it around the corner. Bit of a hard hit. Can't find Wilson. Coleman robs it off them. Joe Coleman antagonising here. Could this be a good game for Joe? Had a bit of a poor spell. Got benched. Made some good cameo appearances from the bench though, and they're back in the starting lineup. That might be a penalty now. Yeah. Inside 2 minutes, it's a penalty to Billinge. And I did say in the pre-match, I think it'd be a 4-1. But I said we'd do something silly and concede. And as Chris has there cursed it. Already a better start than last week. Well, how long did that last, eh? I believe that was Sam Walker with a clutch tackle. By clutch, I mean absolute cock-up. Precisely Gazaroo. So, penalty then to Billinge. They take an early lead. Yes, they can. Unfortunate, that one. Early lead to the visitors. But I will say, it wasn't an open play goal. Penalties are a bit different. The mistake to concede the tackle, for sure. Give that away. But equally, loads of time to get back into the game. Yeah, Paddock can bounce back now then. Can't allow heads to drop so early. McGuinness. Through the lines to Lawton. Push in the back, right in front of the ref. Good pass though from Lawton. Finds Pratt. Again, rides challenge. McGuinness. Finds O'Donoghue easy. Billinge's press is a strange one. There's a shove in the back on McGuinness, but he rides it. Still getting tugged. Rides through two. There you go. Ref finally gives the advantage free kick. Well played, Joe McGuinness. Confirmation there as well. Time for the goal. 3rd minute. Lawton deflects the ball off. Will be a throw-in near side near the corner flag. He relinquishes it to Lawrence O'Donoghue. Takes a decent loop in front of the box. Nodded on. Lawton. Oh, there's a great flick on from Sam Pratt. Lawton has the shot. Again, doesn't hesitate. Billinge clear it on the far side of the box before Zach Bell can get to it. Again, it's how quickly Paddock can equalise. If we can do it before the 10-minute mark, game's ours. The longer it goes on, less likely heads are to pick up. Olatunji. Ball into Lawton. Getting his shirt pulled there and his arm. Ref's allowed play on because of the advantage. Had watched it though. Ball out wide now. Half whips into the box. Ball short of the first man. Cleared by Billinge. Straight down the line. Bayo camera doesn't want to turn. Sam Walker plays it off the attacker. It will be a Paddock throw on the far side before the dugouts. Looping throw puts Walker in a bit of a pick-up. Goes back safely to Thompson. Short ball to Olatunji. Interesting, the striker was pressing him and then literally looked over his shoulder at the worst time. He could have ran at Michael and caused him some troubles there, number 11. Which makes me think they've been told, don't press Paddock's defence, just go for the forwards. Big tackle from Billinge. Deflects off Paddock. Will be there, throw far side. Take the throw now. Someday never. And giving some instructions to Noah. Got to win the ball back now on that far side. Billinge afraid to sit the boot on tackles. Puck ball Walton. O'Donoghue fumbles it though. Gets the tackle in. Billinge still reclaim it though. Lawton, good interception. Wilson, good battling now. Lawton and Wilson. Flicked over the top by Wilson. It's a bit too clever, but Lawton manages to keep it. O'Donoghue getting in, and Billinge put it safely out. Winsford losing 3-1. Excellent. Makes up for Paddock losing 1-0. Slightly. Lawton doing bits here with the footwork in the air. Gives the ball back to O'Donoghue. Looking for the cross. There he goes. Straight across the floor. Beautiful ball into Zach Bell. Lovely turn. Avoids 2 pressing tackles. Keeps the ball moving. That's more like the Zach we want to see. Coleman now. Wilson. Quick confident passing from Paddock. Olatunji goes to Diag. It's more Sam Walker's business that. And well defended there by Billinge. Head safely back to the keeper. Quickly rolls back out to left back now. Billinge on that left side for them. Down the flank intercepted. That Bell doing well so far down that side. Heavy pass into Wilson there, though. Not sure why he was fizzing that one. Free kick given against Zach Bell. Bit of a shove in the back there on the Billinge player. Billinge will push their lines up. Keeping a lot of people back though. We've got a Paddock player blocking the free kick. I believe that's Joa. Otherwise, they've got basically a back five dealing with Joa and Sam Pratt. Which, if they manage to find somebody further forward with 5 back and 5 forward, outrageous. Santa Notch. Hi, friend. You've missed a 3rd minute penalty for Billinge, following some excellent, and by excellent I mean absolute car crash, slide tackling in the box from Sam Walker. Which I'll stand corrected if it wasn't Sam Walker, however, Sam does not look anything like Michael or Zach, and Lawrence was the other side. So unless it was Joe Coleman randomly came all the way deep. I believe Sam had a bit of a whoopsie. Billinge with a big kick from the keeper's hands. Launched downfield. Nodded to safety by Sam Walker. Billinge throw it middle of our half on that far side. Somebody giving lower instructions sideline. Might be Dion. Not big outside though, which is unusual. Ball flicked on into the box. Left for the keeper. Good play. Forward. Giving a bit of jip to Michael Olsunji there. Bit of a nudge in the shoulders. I like how he's waving his hand saying that Paddock has taken too long with the ball, when not only did he shove Michael in the box, he also then blocked the keeper taking the kick. Then Draj now. Got 2 on him and a 3rd coming in. Quite sensibly. Gets the ball back to Bell. He swings it backwards. Olatunji. Plenty of space here. Give and go with Coleman. Was eyeing up the direct ball through the lines to Sam Pratt. Walker now. Going diag to Lawton. Sorry, O'Donoghue even. Lawton was just off him. Great touch though from O'Donoghue. Gets the ball back to Lawton, who finds Coleman. And now flicking through the lines from Paddock. Clever movement here from the boys in red. Coleman looking to have a dink. Nodded clear. Paddock on the second ball just inside the box. Relayed around. Keeping it moving. O'Donoghue. Coleman calling for it. Give and go. Paddock finding some success down his left hand side. Flick round the corner. Lawton. Back to Coleman. Much better from Paddock in terms of possession. McGuinness dropping into a centre-back 3 here, just helping out with the passing. Now driving forward into space. Zach Bell, lovely turn there. He's got that in him. McGuinness flicking it round. McGuinness again, tapped into the box. Wilson. He square the ball. Billinge won it back. A fluff touch from Walker. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Good recovery after the first mistake. O'Donoghue now on this left-hand side. Surely that's impediment. Joa shoots. Wow. A bit subdued, but there's your equaliser. Paddock 1, Billinge 1. Hard to see in the sunlight as well. Great work from the captain. But I was worried we were going to get the penalty or the free kick and the red card there for their keeper. Oh dear. Yeah, did James Gunn set the sun up? He loves a lens flare. There we go. So, Paddock back on level terms then. 12th minute goal from the captain, Joe Dindraj. We will update the score. The little big panel at the bottom in a second. But again, a goal from open play. Not enough of them in recent weeks. We were saying that, Sam Pratt at the St Helens game was the last one for quite a while till Leland scored in the draw with Cheadle. We've had it throw while the throw's taken then. There's your confirmation. Paddock equaliser. Jardin Drage, the captain. 12th minute. Great bit of battling to beat the keeper to the ball. But a great read for the Diag as well. Surprising that O'Donoghue went for it. But judged the situation perfectly. Caught the keeper in a flap. Now it's on Paddock to push on, because again, if the keeper's willing to rush out like that and have a bit of madness, that's a keeper that can be tested from range, that's a keeper that can be baited out. O'Donoghue then. Back to Olatunji. Walker far side for a safe pass who wants it. Find McGuinness who finds Walker. Press on Walker. Ball goes long. Can't find Zach Bell. Not sure why he's so far high up there, but he is. Almost playing as a winger there, and offside called. Coleman now. Play sideways to Olatunji. He's got O'Donoghue up the left-hand side. Michael needs to open his eyes a bit because O'Donoghue started the run, then as soon as he drew markers, stopped his run short. Walton wasn't ready for that far up the wing. Billinge throw then. Not about Olatunji. Wilson in the middle. Loads of space here for Dylan Wilson. It's a poor pass from Dylan. Intercepts it though. Joe Coleman there picks up the loose ball. Zach Bell. Everyone's just a bit too static here. Stationary. Move a bit. Wilson. And away to the captain. Back to Zach. Tries to push it ahead to Sam Pratt. Poor ball. Ball reclaimed by Joe Coleman though. Again, he's been in all the right places so far to pick up Joe Coleman. Almost like a midfield sweeper. Olatunji. Into Lawton. Gets a shove. Lawton's clearly enjoying drifting into the attacking mid. Lawton's still going. Tries to put the ball around the side. Wilson has a shot. Doesn't get his foot over the ball, unfortunately. So it drifts over the top. But again, better to see Paddock taking chances rather than playing a bit like Arsenal early 2000s. Just pass, 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 pass and see what happens. Got to start hitting a few of these keepers. Also got to start finding Sam Pratt. Great number 9 to have in your team. Not exactly a small, diminutive striker, but so far, not enough balls have been found their way to him. Oh, Sandbach! Merry Christmas. Lawton. Great touch out of the air. Billinge do get it back, though. Wilson can't get in the way of it. Lawton chasing 2. One back by Coleman, robbed through. Joe I can't get through there nearly. I was interrupted in thought because the number 11 started clutching himself like Sam had hurt him. Minor contact, if anything. Ball to Sam Pratt now. Great take by Sam Pratt with a side foot collect. Short to Lawton. Lawton has a dink. Oh, crossbar! Great effort from Noah Lawton. If only that had gone in. Big fan of Noah Lawton. I think he has a lot to offer. I think he's got a very well-balanced profile of what Paddock wants in terms of the athleticism and the drive to be an individual, like how Kiefer's got. Kiefer's got just sheer athleticism, the acceleration, and that drive and tenacity. And then you've got Dylan, who's just so silky in composing the ball. I think Noah's quite a nice middle ground there too. And I like that. I like versatility and variety in the team. Different profiles of player. It's deflected off someone. Ref's trying to decide, yep, Paddock's ball. And again, the rules do say, if unsure, benefit the doubt to the attackers. We don't see that enough in football, really. Oh, we've got a player down. They've got a player down. Did he fall over him or was he tugged? Well, Billing's happy that it's a Paddock ball, and he's walking away with the ball. Ref going to call him over for a booking? No. Short throw and taken. Olatunji. Out wide to O'Donoghue now. Ball pass from Lawrence. Coleman on his heels. The petite number 6 getting away with it. Joe still following though. Great drop of the shoulder. Oh, Sam Pratt. Got to be careful. It was a tackle from behind. Was offside being given? I thought Sam was getting done for a bit of a crap tackle there, but no. Offside given. Quick taken by Walker. Olatunji. Bit of a heavy touch there, but gets away with it because there's no Billinge anywhere near it. They're all sitting deep. Poor ball forward and shanked by their number 22. Had loads of time to take a touch and control that one, but panicked. Out for a Paddock throw-in on this near side. Will be O'Donoghue to take. Bit of give and go with O'Donoghue now. Coleman. Spreading the play out wide now. Bell. Again, he just lets the player run past Zach Bell as a dink. He's no Noah Lawton. It's a shame because Zach did everything right there. He made it look like he was going to go further wide. The player stepped past him. He just walks behind him. An acre of space to create himself there. Beautiful stuff to see from Zach. And then just floats that one over. Shame. But again, much better from Paddock. And you can say, oh, well, Billinge aren't all that. Yeah, I agree, Billinge aren't all that. But we've played teams that aren't all that, and we've made them look like superstars. So, you know what? I'll take the fact we're playing quite well. Thompson, keeper. Out to Walker. Got Coleman dropping deep if he wants him, but he's looking for the diag, I think. Nice drop of the shoulder. Turns back on himself. Plays a sensible ball line to Andrash. Diag through the lines now. Sam Pratt puts it around the corner. Had it chasing. Joe is up the line as well. He's just been robbed, though, unfortunately. Great turn by Zach Bell. Let's go for a throw-in. Snappy Swede, just joined. How are we looking? We're looking good. Unfortunately, we conceded the penalty in the 3rd minute. Sam Walker with a pretty pants tackle in the box. Nothing the ref could do other than give the penalty, which Riley Thompson dived the right way, but it was a good shot into the top corner. Can't deny that. So, Billinge deserved their goal. But Paddock has bounced back, looked very confident on the ball. Billinge are sitting quite deep. It's a bit of a disjointed press they've got as well, so Paddock are finding plenty of time and space on the ball. But we need that second goal. If we don't go in at half-time winning, that's an issue. But Noah Lawton's hit the crossbar. Zach Bell's floated one over the bar as well. So we're starting to build the chances up. But again, just need to find the striker a bit more in Sam Pratt. Wilson. Short to McGuinness. Got O'Donoghue if he wants him. McGuinness not just turning everyone here. Coleman. Out wide now to Walker. Down the wing to Dandrash. What can Joe do here? And Paddock being very protective of possession here. It's good to see. We've been losing that in recent weeks. Did it so well early in the season. Olatunji. Just find it to Coleman, but can't get through it. Oh, keeper's had a mistake. Corner ball. Again, this is what I said about the keeper. Ross Murphy up the Paddock. And not yet. We need to make Billinge look like Billinge. Exactly. But a great point I said earlier was we had a free kick. No, sorry. They had a free kick just before the half. Just before their halfway line. The corner comes in. Whipped in. Padded by the keeper. Back post and cleared. Can Paddock be first to it? While drops off shoulder by Zach Bell. Olatunji. Come back to my point in a second. Paddock needs to keep numbers up. Waiting in the box. That cutback is doing work against their right side, but it's a poor ball down the line to Wilson. It will be a Paddock throw, though. Billinge not very comfortable on the ball. Putting it up for safety. But the point I was going to make was, though, free kick to Billinge just inside their half. They had 5 people back, including the person taking the kick. Deal with Sam Pratt and Joa. That's it. So for a free kick they were pushing upfield, they had 5 attackers. Madness. Olatunji. We are camped in their half. Ball through the line to Wilson. Got Lawton running through. Great ball in the box to Lawton. Oh, offside given. No. I honestly thought left centre back was playing him on. Not to worry though. Nice try at the line breaking pass from Wilson. I can forgive those ones if it's, a decisive move like that. But yeah, the only thing ruining the performance so far is that goal, the penalty conceded. Otherwise, Paddock have played well, controlled the ball. Great touch by Michael Otunji. McGuinness now. Wasn't a bad pass from Joe. Joe wrong-footed himself and lost that yard. Should have been able to take that one. But again, that's the thing about having squad depth as well, you know. Some players have been playing through reform. You know, we managed to bench Zach and Joe and give them a bit of time out just to reset mentally and whatever. But there are some players like Joe, I know being captain as well, but like, you know, they don't get much chance away from the pitch. So, you know, I call it a good thing to have the depth of the likes of Kiefer, Ronaldo, you know, extra people around. Well kept in by, oh, I say, was well kept in there by Donahue until he let it slip further out. Silly mistake. Will be a Billinge throw. Number 2 looks like he's going to take it, but might end up taking it near the corner flag at the rate he's going. Loads of space for number 6 here. It's a great ball through the lines. It was a call offside. We'll say of all the people I've seen on Billinge so far, their number 6 has been the best player. Coleman. Bell puts it wide to Dendraj. Back to Walker. Putting it round the back. Olatunji on the ball. McGuinness now. Came short for it. And number 23 straight on him. He's at number 22, sorry. Hard to see numbers at this distance. Coleman. Olatunji, press on. Good give back. Coleman. Ball from the left side. There's only so many times you can be screamed at Joe. Olatunji. Down the side. There you go. Donahue. In the space he was calling for. Ball straight across the line there. Coleman. Through to Sam Pratt. Tries to spin his man. Can't. Finish ball. Intercepted by Joe Coleman. He's having a good game so far, Joe. Exactly what I want to see out of Joe and Zach. Joa beats his man down the side of a pace. Beats his second man. Into the box he comes. Short ball to Sam Pratt. Has a shot. Deflected. And that will be the corner ball far side. Better from Paddock. Corner ball then. Floating into the middle of the box. Head on it. Just wide of the far post. I believe that was Dylan Wilson, which again, quite funny to have your short ass on it. No, it was Noah Lawton. There you go. Rubbing the back of his head. Wonder if he's made contact with someone then, and that's what's happened. Billinge goal kick then. By Paddock. Can't quite find Sam Pratt. Billinge nodding it back. Paddock nodding it back. Bouncing around the place, this. One back by Paddock. It's a good sign we're here to more of the second balls and more of the duels, the 50-50s. But just need a little bit more cutting edge. We need that second goal. We need one or two things to happen. Billinge to either come out of their shell and push for the equaliser, or Billinge to really shut up shop and we can just stroke it around. Ball down the line. Joe will find it. Yes, he does. Straight into the box. Oh, just blocked in front of Sam Pratt. Capped off the byline. Hooks back in. Can he find a Paddock player? Chins it off his own face. Will be a Paddock throw on this near side. Sandbach 5, Winsford 1. Have Winsford fielded like the C team? What the hell's happening there? Lawton beats his man. Absolutely booted. What? Billinge just absolutely booted that other player. Apparently it's a Billinge ball. Looping throw. Hooked back in by Donahue. Pratt nods it down. Coleman, can he have a shot? Yeah! Joe Coleman scores! Finally! 2-1 Paddock. 29th minute. Joe Coleman puts the Paddock in the lead. Said he was having a good game. And he caps it with a goal. Excellent stuff. Paddock 2, Billinge 1. You know what I'm going to say now as well? We've got 2, let's make it 3. Lovely finish though from Joel Coleman on that one. Wasn't as hard as I thought he could hit it, but he focused more on the accuracy, I guess, and it paid off. Nice diag across the goal, but again, testing the goalkeeper. I don't think their keeper's all that. That's why McGuinness there, the ball. Olatunji cleans up. Again, Joe Coleman still clearly enjoying the glory of that goal. Missed it. Billinge on the attack down the side now. Zach Bell fronted up. Coleman coming across to help. Billinge have woken up a bit on the attack. Billinge still down this left-hand flank of theirs. Ball into the box. Olatunji half clears it. Too much of a loop on that one. Paddock needs to get rid. Haven't really been tested much in defence today, but when we have, we conceded a penalty. So, got to be much better. O'Donoghue, lovely outside the foot pass. Can't find Lawton. O'Donoghue again. Can't find Lawton. Offside given. There you go. Protested he was on, but ref said no. So in the meantime, there's your score confirmation then. Information. Joe Coleman, 29th minute, put Paddock into the lead. Great shot. Another one for open play. Racking him up. Oh, I just realised, yeah, you might have a point there, Chris. Say. Okay. I'm just going to mute the VAR audio 1 second, just to say, with all the technical issues I've had with the OBS software today, the preview videos from, the highlights from last week wouldn't fit the screen. The advert for Priceworks broke before it finished. And when I joined the pre-match screen with the team sheet, my microphone wasn't working. When I've put the microphone back in, I've accidentally selected the broadcast software I use for Discord, which has an audio clipper to stop me being too loud. So we've gone back to the other one. Sound should be better from now on for me getting hype. And all the rest of Paddock's goals. So, here comes the VAR audio. Sam Pratt. Good pass out wide to the flank. Heavy touch from Joa. Gets chopped. There you go. Free kick given. Short free kick taken. Lenny Paddock plays in attacking positions, floats the ball into the box, back post. Headed clear. Lawton chasing. He's got options near him though. Safe ball to O'Donoghue. Has got Wilson ahead. Banks that one across the field, but that wasn't ready for Zach or for Joa. So it will be a Billinge throw. Trying to do a little bit too much there, O'Donoghue. Interested to know if the grandstand theme tune was licensable yet. Oh, I'm sure of that, Goober. Just obviously when we had it with the settings previously and I changed them for that reason. The NVIDIA broadcast software I use to sound a bit more crisp for work calls and stuff. It has a noise gate on it to stop me getting too hyper. And that is poor for commentary. So what I did was in OBS, I changed the settings to be a natural noise gate that absorbs loudness without cutting it out completely. Help with voice clips and stuff better. So I've gone back to those settings. We are all good. Olatunji is on the ball. Loads of space. The press not really happening here for Billinge. Ball back to Coleman. Press on him. Again, half-hearted. McGuinness now. Lawton looking to make the run through the lines. Getting pulled. Look at the tug on that. O'Donoghue now. Right foot's into the box. Too easy at the keeper. Again, sometimes newbies do try too hard. That's the way it feels from Lawrence O'Donoghue. When he's kept it simple and sensible, he's had some great impact. He's ball forward to Joa for the first goal. Great decision making. So it's clearly a lad with talent. Just needs to not overthink it a little bit. McGuinness getting robbed now. Coleman needs to step in. Yes, he does. Kills the man even. Wilson. Lovely little turn there. Sam Pratt shoving the back in front of the referee. Right choice from Joe Coleman as well. Give him a shove. And he's saying to the ref, he shoved me. Mate, you're stood on the ball being a twat. Go away. Imagine protesting when you're the one who absolutely thundered one out of field earlier because you panicked at a first touch. Give over yourself. Wasted from Paddock there though. Will be a goal kick. Just over 10 minutes left in the half. Plenty of time to get a third. There you go. Stu Harrowing saying keep at the work, Paddock. Come on. That's what we need. Someone said it in the chat earlier. Where's the energy? We've been plenty energetic for the most part, but there have been a few spells where we just lower the tempo a little bit. It's a great take by Noah Lawton. Great pass as well. Joa now. Got O'Donoghue out to his left. Great cut. Can he cross into the box now? He's been right foot favoured so far. Done it again now. Could have first time that left or even second timed it as he skipped past his man. And he buys himself the throw in right by the corner flag. Again, interesting to see if he's just a right foot merchant though, which would be a bit of a worry because the timing opportunity there was for the left foot. Paddock backing into the box. Will be another Paddock throw, almost exact the same spot. And Donahue to take. Lawton facing up. This is Wilson. Loops over to Joa now. In the box. Puts himself back out of a heavy touch and Billinge get it clear. That was poor from the captain. McGuinness luckily outside to claim it. Pings it back wide. O'Donoghue. McGuinness. Coleman. I'd love to see Joe McGuinness hit one like Coleman. Just have a go. See if we can get two Joes on the score sheet. Ball down the flank now. Lawton's on the right. Joe is on the left. Cross comes in. Floats into nowhere. Headed clear by Billinge. Joa takes it down. Got O'Donoghue with him if he needs him. Trying to beat them all, Joa. Squares it. Can't find it. He's off the field at the moment. Olatunji on the press, as is Wilson. Scrambling at feet. Olatunji gets it though. Joe is still offside. I think he might have taken a knock there or something. A bit worrying for the captain. He's walking back fairly slowly. Amy intrigued. Mike Taylor is not on. He's on the bench though. I'll show you the team sheet again at half time. But Claudio Costa, Mike Taylor, Ronaldo Brown, Luke Morris and Omar Sinclair, rare appearance, are all on the bench. I'd love it if he could sub on Mike and Omar and hit goal of the season with Mike and just like done for the season. And Omar scoring a free kick. That'd be a great way to hit the 4-1. Bell. Getting a bit of a push in the back. Again, Billinge. A bit shirty today. Walker. To Lawton. Tries to find Sam Pratt. Can't. Sam Pratt. Oh, just bounced the wrong side of it. Again, though, striker was alert. We could have really done with Sam Pratt against Upton, unfortunately, because there were a few chances we had to really put stuff away. Poor from Olatunji. Get away with it, though. Riley Thompson claims. Probably because Mike Taylor lacks the fitness. He'll say it himself. He's got great technique, no doubt in that. The man is composure personified, but in a foot race, he's more my speed than Joe Coleman's speed. But he'll definitely get time today. Dylan Wilson's played a lot. I can't imagine he'll play the full 90 today, just to give him a chance to recuperate a bit before Christmas. Be surprised if he didn't use most of the bench as we swing a shot in the keeper. Easy save. Good testing though. The thing is, Michael actually say it himself, like, you know, he's not one to take offence at being used from the bench. He just wants to play when he can. Olatunji. I will say as well, I think it was it a Knutsford game that Mike came on? Might have been Edgerton. It was one of them. I think it was Knutsford though. Where he came on, and even though he was, you know, slower, he's controlling the ball, just allowed Paddock just to actually play into the game. So, you know, there's plenty of strength to him. Just it's the right balance of, you know, who's got what work. Joe now, behind the scenes. Shoots! Oh, parried wide by the keeper. Great effort from the captain. Frustrated on that barricade there, but it's what we want to see. Corner's taken quickly. Paddock now. As that bell skips around the one. Can he put it in the box? Need to find something. Dinks to the cross. God, didn't find a Paddock player. Sam Walker. Have a shot, Sam. Go on. Sam Walker dinks. Oh, Sam Walker. Nearly. Paddock ramping up the pressure here with 6 minutes to go. Goal kick taken by Billinge. Flicked on by the man. Olatunji though. Again, another looping one from Michael. Doesn't like to put his boot through them. Either bosh it upfield or take a touch. Wilson getting tugged on the shirt. I say, he did so well with the footwork. Coleman, sorry, Sam Walker even control there. Great touch. Ref skips it. Wilson now. He's got options ahead of him. Got options behind him. Goes to McGuinness behind him. Coleman calls for a short bounce pass. McGuinness. Out to Bell. Back to Walker. Passing it around the back here. Paddock back to McGuinness. Now out wide with the captain. Into the press triggers on certain players. Joe Coleman, Joe Dindraj, Sam Pratt. Flick ball back round the left hand side. Joe Dindraj keeps in play. Does the Berbatov, skips past one. He tries to go past two. Will be a corner out near side. Rocksteady. Dylan Wilson has a nice touch. Yep, no, there's a reason Dylan, at 16, 17, has made that number 10 spot his own. You know, he's got a great touch on him. Great bit of low central gravity. Water ball comes in. Keeper parries it. Doesn't get rid of it properly. Billinge do clear it though. That's a thunderous kick. It will be a throw into Paddock. Nearer the video camera this time. The sort of clearance that Michael Olatunji should do though. Wilson. Well left by Bell. Puts it wide to Walker. Lawson's available. Wilson's calling for it over the top. Through ball. Lovely pass. Squared into Wilson now. Can he shoot? Skips past one. Has a oh, great block by Billinge. McGuinness. Touch. Skips it. McGuinness through lines. Oh, it's just too heavy for Joa. Great bit of play from Paddock there. Really nice movement. Just couldn't find the captain. Yeah, Mike Taylor's an odd one. He's got he's a baller. He's got loads of technical ability and composure, but just unfortunately, he's one of the older players in the squad. Openly admits he hasn't got it in the legs compared to so many others, but he's a reliable one to have. Got set piece options from him as well. Same for Omar. Again, Omar, Omar's a great player. Similar qualities. Ball through to Sam Pratt. Sorry, beats the challenge. Getting pushed in the back. Can he finish? Oh, it's a great save by the goalkeeper. Incredible save. Like, Sam can't, he's annoyed, but he can't even be mad at that. It's brilliant keeping to just clutch pull that one out from his feet. No, that's fair enough. In terms of, like, best players, I mean, it's a tricky one. I'm sure people in chat will have their opinions of who's our best player. So when he's not injured, Damani Hall's one of our better ones. Sam Pratt, Joa. Joa's issues with composure in front of goal, really. Everything else is really good. Who else? Like, there's a tricky one from Randy player. Kiefer Cole making waves at the moment as well. Cheeky flick there from O'Donoghue. Then Draj beats a slide tackle. Tries to stab it at the keeper. Makes a weird chest block of it, then claims it. I don't know why. I think maybe if it was already touched the player. But even then it would have been incidental, so he could touch it. Kicks long. Well headed by Walker. Absolutely thundering that one back up the pitch. Probably hurt his head in the process. That was a big header upfield. Will be Paddock throw in front of the dugouts. We approach the last 90 seconds of normal time. I'm not sure why the ball's been punted in the air. Throw in taken. Back short. Flicked round then to defence to Olatunji. Camera's not wanting to follow the ball. It's okay. I do wonder if it's part of the thing with the Veo that it's taught to track a white ball when this is a yellow ball. Paddock intercepting though. Now, Pratt. Drops in the box. Nothing given. Keeper takes a quick throw out. Paddock straight on the press. Player is still down the box. I believe it's Sam Pratt. Again, the way they tackled him, I did think it was a foul and would be a penalty. Because the angle they had to come in at, but I'm not sure. Again, hopefully it's not too serious. Because at that angle, you don't know what people have been hit in terms of tendons, ligaments, bone. Or even just simple bruising, you know. One of the West Brom women's games I photographed, we had a player go down against rugby, and she was screaming, and we honestly thought she'd broken something, and it was just bruised ribs, but it was where she'd previously broken them. So again, you know, if it's an old injury site, something like that, they can be a very sore one. Yeah, this year I'm saying Cam Waters, who notably absent today. So if you're watching Cam, you slacker. Into stoppage time now. Gonna put on 2 minutes. Can't imagine there's gonna be much, but equally we are at the point where play is paused, so this will be some of that stoppage. And yeah, I'd agree with that, Chris. I think with Paddock's poor form lately, Cam has not seen much chance to shine through as well. Obviously he's been absent for a couple of games as well. But there's nothing to say, you know, second half of the season, Damani makes a return and makes a big impact, or Kiefer, with more and more starts, really pushes on, starts to flex. Yeah, someone can rob that off Cam. But again, I want to see that. I want people to be driving other people to do more. So about. Sam Pratt moving gingerly. Increase the stoppage to 3 as well. Again, unfortunately we don't hear anything from the ref about what the stoppage is. Watch him blow the whistle now in a second as well. Kicks it off and then blows it straight away. Drop ball in for Billinge. Going long. It's 2v2. Nods it off the back there. Sam Walker off the back of their 9. Bell lets them decide to tackle themselves. Now McGuinness. Ball to Wilson. Gets it at White and Draj. She's got O'Donoghue overlapping. Decent pressure in number 2. Latunji into Coleman. Back at White to Walker. Had it building through the phases, it. All through the lines now. Just find Lawton, back out it goes. Lower Lawton now on this right hand side. Got Wilson short, got Bell with him as well. McGuinness, Olatunji. O'Donoghue's waiting out wide left. Ball through the line to Joa. Tries to flick around the back. Doesn't quite find Sam Pratt. Good to see Sam running properly now, though, as well. Clearly, say, an impact injury. Ooh, number 6, Sol Wilson, there. Off the back of the ref. Will be a drop ball to Billinge, but honestly, I imagine the ref's going to play another 10 seconds and then call it. Rocksteady, I agree. Unfortunately, it's an AI camera. The VO cam is. It's what we can do. The reality, the dream world would be to have, you know, a TV camera, a dedicated one, and we feed that through to the broadcast software. But that's the sort of thing not only you get with, oh, great tackle there, O'Donoghue. As you get that not only with a new ground and having to have a, you know, a dedicated high point to put it in, but also you need a bit of money. So maybe with some, you know, DSLR kit you could do similar. I'd love to try it one day on my kit. But there we go. Half-time whistle blown. Stretford Paddock 2, Billinge 1. Just to pop up your goal scorers. So Billinge took an early lead in the 3rd minute for a penalty after a bit of a calamitous tackle from Sam Walker. Luckily the captain, Joe Dendrage, equalised things in the 12th after a lovely diag from O'Donoghue on the left side. Keeper came out, bit of madness. Joe wins it and slots it home nicely across the defence into the corner. And then 29th minute, Joe Coleman, similar angle, similar side of the pitch. Another diag shot, but this time the keeper was in there and it beats him. So 2 good goals from Paddock. Silly mistakes concede one, but otherwise, I can't imagine there's anything less than 80% possession on that one for the first half. So he's open. We keep it up for the second, and we can gently rotate in subs, get everyone some game time, some confidence, and hopefully get another couple of goals on the scoreboard. Now, very quickly, we are switching screens for a second. So we're back on the pre-screen. QR code. Yes. If you weren't here for the pre-game, which was, 10-15 minutes or so, this QR code is for the non-league podcast awards. Paddock are in it, and Paddock are winning it. Which, we haven't been able to say much that in the last few weeks, Paddock winning. But Paddock are winning this ahead of some other rivals like Forest Green. So, if you can, and if you haven't already, you can vote on the non-league podcast awards website through the QR code. You can also vote on Twitter, and you can vote on Instagram. 3 votes, 3 chances to make Paddock champions. So, while we're in the half-time break, because I'm going to go and get myself a drink after talking so much waffle for 45 minutes, I'm going to put us on the BRB screen for 90 seconds, and we're going to have you lot go and vote for this. So, take a picture of it now, get a QR scanner up now, otherwise I'm going to put us on a different screen, and we'll be back in about 90 seconds. See you shortly.
I got a message from Dave saying Steve said if you're available for the game. So I said yeah, and then it went from there.
Check your shoulders a little bit more. Try and look for those little angles that little bit more. This is a general shape.
2-4-1-3. I remember you saying it should be like that.
Yeah. I remember with all them people in the middle. It's a security square. These guys are bridging the gap towards the wingers so we can play the ball in. It's basically a 2-4-4. That's what it is in real terms. Yes, there's rotations. Now,
the wide count looking booky.
Right? Now, we have got pretty good control of the ball most of the time in most games, okay? But there's a reason that we use this shape. Now, let's say this fullback's gone down a bit of a blind alley in this area. What are we going to do?
Come back out.
We're going to go back the other way. And one of the reasons that we have 2 here is because if I just go back to a single pivot, I'm asking him to pull out some fucking Scholesy manoeuvre to be able to switch off the other side. But if we've got 2 in the middle here, that's quite an easy way to bridge this 15-20 metres across the centre of the pitch, would you agree?
Yeah.
The point I'm making is we've gone from one side of the pitch to the other side of the pitch and we've hit that little ball in between the fullback and the centre half, which is a fucking deadly ball, by the way. And teams at this level, if you've got a pattern that you're ready to work on, ready to execute immediately, they're not going to know what's foot with. Now they're going to be good. They're a really fucking strong team. They've got some Premier League experience in there, but they've lost. They've lost twice already in the league, so they're not fucking unbeatable, are they? And you should absolutely back yourselves today.
because we've got a fucking solid team and a solid bench, and I fucking believe in you.
Skips past his player. That's a shot. Go on. Hey! 1-0 Stretford Paddock. That is a great goal. What can Vic do? Can he take his man on? 1v1, steps in, tries a shot, curls. Oh, keeper's had to save it though. Back post. And just like that, Stretford Paddock 2-0.
You lot really make the difference here. Take personal responsibility for talk, for intensity, for attitude, and for how fucking hard you want this in the warm-up. If the warm-up is good, the game is good. I hoped Eddie would be given the vote of confidence from the rest of the team, but it was a democratic decision from the players themselves, and they recognised Eddie as the standout candidate to be given the vice-captaincy. As soon as Oatsy left, there was no decision to make as far as I was concerned. They've already said they wanted him as the vice-captain. It's the same job. So he was an easy captain.
Weight training.
And we are back. Wow, that's a big old QR code, isn't it? Good. And a haircut as well. So, Paddock 2. 1 to Billinge. Going to quickly grab, and I hope he's here. I'm going to quickly grab Mr. Stu Harrowing from the halftime team talk. Stu, are you alive?
Alive and I'm loving him.
There we go. You say it again. Sorry, you broke up that little bit.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you said you're alive and something, and then it cut out.
I said I'm alive and I'm loving, mate.
There you go. Well then, half-time 2-1 Paddock. Thoughts on the first half, Stu?
Oh, that is more like it, isn't it? Love it. Looking fast, we're looking purposeful, we're looking lively, we're looking proactive, everything that we wanted to see. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the match today.
Tube Fox on YouTube. Yes, you can vote 3 times. The website, Twitter and Instagram. We're just shipping some votes, Stu, for the non-league podcast awards, featuring yourself and Chris Shipley and a few of us other guests. So hopefully we can rope in a few extra votes for that one. Yeah, though, good first half. I agree with that. I thought we've looked quite direct. I mean, the only couple of bits I'd say mistakes-wise and weaknesses, I don't think we found the ball to Sam Pratt enough. Couple of bits of try-hard errors from Lawrence on his debut at left-back, and obviously the mistake for the tackle for the penalty. How would you agree on that one, or...?
Yeah, I think I'd agree with, obviously, those defensive frailties just showing up every so often, but I think we're playing out from the back really nicely today, which is what we're wanting. We just need to keep moving it as fast as we can out from the back and managing how we use that ball from our centre backs. It was a shame that we went 1-0 down so early with such a challenge as well. But it's kind of in making of like our season so far. After that, I can't really moan too much.
No, I think we've looked very good. I think Noah Lawton's having an absolute blinder game. Same for Joe Coleman, same for Zach Bell. I think those three have particularly, I mean, even Dylan as well, really. But those three, for me, have stood out as been, every touch, every pass, every decision has been bang on. Dylan, again, tried a few things, but almost in the way we say with Bruno and United, you want him to take some of the risks and trying to find stuff, and some of them work out, some of them don't. It happens, Good finish from Joa. Good ball from Lawrence for that one. How was that from the sidelines? Obviously, to us, bit of a clash between him and the keeper. Wasn't quite sure what happened, and then the ball's at his feet, and he slots it home from distance.
Yeah, but you could have asked much more from it. I think Lawrence is having a sound debut, having, a couple of try-hard moments. He's having an impact there. He was really proactive off the ball as well. I think you guys probably on the VO as well. And Joa was obviously determined to make something happen out of the goal. So I agreed with what you said a minute ago about Dylan. It's really nice to see him so high up the pitch as well, in contrast to done last week, where he was having to get a bit deeper. So he's having a bit more of an influence on the game, and that relationship between Dylan and Noah is really something. But something we've talked about recently is obviously the impact people like Joe and Joe can have in the middle of the park in winning the ball, recycling it, passing it quickly. I think that's having a really big impact on our game today. Joe and Joe are having a good game there.
Yep, for sure. Well, we'll catch up with you and Mr. Shep at full time. For now, they're about to kick off the second half, so we're going to tune back in for that one. But thanks as always, Stu, for coming to talk to us.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
There we go, then. Mr. Stu Harrowing, one of our fan reps. And again, if you are a Paddock member, you can join in on Discord and come and talk to us. Doesn't have to be Stu or any of those lot. You can have your say. So if you are a Paddock member, do get involved. Just going to get the audio back on for us now. Not sure what's going on and why we're slightly delayed. We're just waiting on Howson, was it? Don't know what's going on here. Yep, to anyone who's voted over half-time, thank you very much. We'll do another flash of it at full-time as well, but any support is appreciated. For now, though, we're just waiting to kick off second half. Billinge to take the kick-off. And away we go. So, Paddock in the lead. Hopefully we start the second half better than we start the first. I don't want to see Billinge equalise quickly. Lawton straight away with the press. Zach Bell in. That's... Really? Clipping that one for later. You'll enjoy that at full time in the replays, because there was a little nudge from Zach, no doubt. But to flop forward on the ball like that. Bit of a fish, that one. Free kick taken. Going long. Bounce around the Paddock box. Will be a throw. Billinge to take them. Launched at the box. Paddock first to it. It's gone straight to a Billinge player though. Good interception. Paddock on the second try. Poor take from Billinge. Now Joa. Pushing down that left hand flank. It's a heavy touch, but he still keeps hold of it. Driving at the box. Paddock up in numbers here. Has a shot. Oh. Feels like he could have maybe found the pass acrosswards or tried to find a player with a cross. But again, can't fault him. Wants that second goal. Ball in the air, bobbling about. Wilson challenging. I think that's the first time. So I think it's the first time Dylan's been able to out-muscle someone. He's quite a short player, that number 6 is for them. Billinge on the attack then. Good interception by Dylan Wilson. I know I said about the for 3 people at half-time, but Dylan's having a good game too. Now, find Sam Pratt on the give and go. 18's iron up, taking out Sam's ankles. Balls for Sam to turn out. Skips round 1. Sam Pratt on a mission. Ball to edge of the box. Wilson. Dummied by Joa. Far side now. In the dark, I can only assume that's O'Donoghue. McGuinness. Ball to Bell. And again, the same way that Amram does, Steve likes to have the right back come into central midfield a bit, double up on the attack. Paddock trying to break in through the box, brute forcing. Good little back heel. Paddock being clever. Zach Bell. Rise the challenge, will be a throw into Paddock. Near side. He's looking to go. That was a foul throw, Zach. Nothing given, but God knows how we got away with that one. Still edge of the box, Paddock. Cross comes in, nodded out. Still in play though. Wilson to Coleman. Floated in for Coleman. Oh, it's too high for Joa. Nice try though, Paddock again. Being inventive, being controlling. Do let us know in the chat as well who you think's been the standout so far. I know at half time me and Stu were saying, you know, Joe Coleman, Zach Bell, Noah Lawton. Quite a few people have praised Dylan Wilson as well. But are we underrating Joe's performance so far? Are we underrating anyone else? Michael Otunji having a good solid game at centre-back. Being quite progressive with the ball. All bopping around a bit. Paddock haven't quite reclaimed possession yet. Billinge half-time team talk. Clearly had them be a bit more offensive. Paddock building through the phases now again. Oh, skips past one. Ball forward now to Wilson. Wilson has a shot. Tame effort. Keeper easy claims it. I feel like he could have taken a touch there, brought it a yard forward. And this is the risk really, obviously. Paddock are feeling confident. Feel themselves a bit with 2-1 in the lead. But again, 2-1. He's not 2-0 for 3-1. Offside given against the number 9. And the point being, if Paddock aren't careful and we don't put away another one of the 2 of these chances, you know, if we were comfortable gap ahead, yeah, have a go, have a few dinks at goal. Mess about, but for me, I want to see us put ourselves in the lead further before we start just pinging them from anywhere. Wow, Knutsford 6, Lim 1, lovely. So not only have we seen Winsford get pumped, we've seen Lim get pumped. Excellent news. It's a great way of distracting us from the flash boom. Ball skips through Paddock, but we get away with it. We've got multiple players back. Coverage. Ball out now to Lawton. Grid lines for Wilson. No, we're not running on just to bait the defender. There you go. Oh, offside giving it Sam Pratt. Billinge keeper to take the free kick. Kicks it short and long. Low, sorry. No, well won back by Noah. Gives Sam Pratt, gives it out to Noah. It's got 2 people on him. Zach Bell following slightly. Cuts inside. Coleman. Back to Lawson. Noah cutting in. Finds the pass into the middle of the pitch. Safely back with Zach Bell. McGuinness. Back with Bell. Through the lines to Sam Pratt. What can you do here? Keeper gets in there. Well, it looks like he's actually kept it in for a, well, kept it in the lines rather, for a throw-in at least. Don't think that went out for a corner. Again, you might have picked up Lewis on the sideline saying there about, obviously, you know, this is a cup game. It could go to penalties. So, Paddock want to open this gap up. Ball into the middle of the box. Can we finish here? Deflected. Will be a corner ball. Again, we need this pressure to tell, though. Bouncing in the air. Keeper claims it. Just a little bit sloppy from Paddock and Billinge at the moment. Bell. Decent effort from number 10 there. Zach riding it out, trying to bait the tackle. He's trying to just humiliate his man. Unclear. Walker. Paddock trying to build at his left hand side. Do a lot of that though. Pushed on the flank a bit, then cut inwards. Then look, you know, go out, into, out again. Walker. Tries the killer through ball, can't quite find Sam Pratt. Avison shouting something, but I can't hear him properly. The ball will go back to Riley Thompson. Short to Sam Walker then. Hey, because the space here for Sam. But Noah dropped right back into right back. Noah's doing well, Steve. Yeah, I don't know how much you saw the first half. He hit the crossbar. He's played well. I prefer him on the left and the right. I think he's been more backfull, but someone says no. Someone's having a go at him. The second we start praising, fluffs that one. But again, for me, far more impactful than that lefty was. So, I don't know. Coleman to McGuinness. Again, the press is so soft from Billinge. I just need to shape up a little bit. Ball through the lines. Too much for Joa. McGuinness to Bell. Player on his back. Does well to turn before he gets there. Let's play run past him again. Coleman to Walker. Out to Lawton. Wilson short as well. Coleman still nearby, as is Bell. Billinge crowding it out. Paddock filling in the gaps the best they can, but equally, part of me does wonder if Paddock needs to stretch this play a bit. Poor ball there from Coleman. Will be a Billinge throw far side. Yeah, just a couple of mistakes creeping in from Joe Coleman after an excellent first half. Nearly broke number 9's legs though with that kick. And again, bobbles his way past the attack. Lawton into Walker. Paddock is super high up here. Defence is on the halfway line at least. O'Donoghue to Bell. Paddock encouraging Sam Walker to have a shot from distance. Really tried that in the first half, a bit high and mighty. But then again, I mean, between Joa and Zach also doing the same. Can't fault him, it was better than their efforts. Not quite as good as Noah's is in the crossbar, but, you know, it's what it is. Noah. Good cutting inside there, good dribbling with the ball. Gets it out wide. Wilson's on hand if he needs it. Back to McGuinness we go. Modest effort. Keeper parries that easily. Yeah, very much feels that way, Chris. Billinge just properly sitting off things. And I just wonder if that's what's making it a bit problematic for Paddock. We're expecting them to try and they're not. It's like, what do we do? It's almost that way when teams struggle against 10 men. Loads of time Paddock here. Difficult to provide too much exciting commentary because just not a lot is happening. Billinge aren't doing much. Walker. Into Jordan Andres now. He's swapped over back over to the right. Bit of a hurried kick around the corner from Coleman. I don't think he needed to be that quick. Doesn't allow the captain a chance to get there. Paddock reclaiming it again in the midfield. Better. Here we go. Coleman now. Tries to float it round. Nodded clear. Will be a corner ball. Corner ball comes in. That's very high. All the way up to the back end. Technique from Lawton to loft it back in. There's no one in the middle of the box. There will be another corner. Short corner. Hadn't lose it, somehow get it back now. As a dink. Nodded over by the defender. Another corner to Paddock then to come. Need to start making these count. Need that extra goal. And yeah, that's my worry, Chris. Is like it's a training match, but obviously if it's a training match, we switch off. We've done it before. We need that goal. If we get a goal, we make it 3-1. That potential to then go and run riot on them. That'll keep us switched on enough that we make this a bit of a snotting. But it's how quickly we can get that third goal. We get the third goal, we win this 5-6-1. We don't, we win this 2-1 full time or draw 2-2 and go extra time. Corner ball comes in again, a deep one. Nodded out by Billinge. Had to get to the second ball. Players are down. Fast pause play. Sounds like Paddock are making subs as well. I'm sure I heard Zach, Joe and Noah. I'm hoping I get some confirmation from the club side of things. Yeah, Billinge are one of the bottom of the league sides. But then again, Upton were much lower than us last week and we lost 4-2 to them in the league, so, you know. can't always say that. So subs have definitely been made. Ronaldo Brown is on. Looks like Claudio Costa is on as well. And I assume with O'Donoghue coming over to the right side, he's going to play right back and Luke Morris on left back. So get those subs confirmed for you now. Only problem I've got is I'm not sure. Let's keep an eye out for who's on the pitch. Oh no, Mike Taylor's on. Not sure where the screen's gone. Sorry about that. There we go. When it rains, it pours. All with O'Donoghue. Out to Brown. Goes into deep. A lot of these crosses have been real deep rather than, you know, just a bit more accessible earlier in the box. And the problem isn't so much that Billinge are dealing with it, it's that we can't then get the second chance on it because it's just going nowhere, you know, suitable. Launched forward by Mike Taylor. Ronaldo Brown running into space. When he has lost out to the Billinge player, trying to pin him in the corner, fouls him. That child is clearly wrong. There's not a wonderful tackle running. Mike Taylor wins it. Nothing given there. Well onside, nor the child screaming offside. Paddock to build back up then. Taylor. That's McGuinness. Paddock been told to keep it. So while we do that, oh, there's substitution then. Took me a second to get that right. I had to squeeze it so you can see. Ronaldo Brown is on for the wing for Noah Lawton. Luke Morris on left back, taking Zach Bell off. O'Donoghue switching from left to right. Joe Coleman is off. Claudio Costa. And Dylan Wilson off from Mike Taylor. 4 substitutes used. And we've got just over 20 minutes to go. Ball into the box, nodded back by Billinge. Paddock first to it. Sam Pratt's on it, but again calls Sam Pratt's the one that needs to be in the bloody box to receive it. Brown, got Walker with him. Walker floats it into the near post. Nodded clear by Billinge. O'Donoghue goes to it. Olatunji intercepts the loose ball. Poor tackle from O'Donoghue. Taylor with a step in. Too heavy from Mike Taylor. Paddock still retain it though. Need to recycle possession here. Walker goes over top of the ball. Ronaldo Brown chasing. I don't know why he gave up. I think he could have pressed that and forced the keeper to make an error like Joey did, but never mind. Just his judgment that maybe he wasn't quick enough. Balls for offside for me. It felt like it was just on. Hard to Dag. Cut back from Billinge. Floats it across. Parried by the keeper. Can they score? Worry in that one. Just wide. Thankfully. As you heard there from the fans, massive let off. Yep, Rosa, exactly what the fans are thinking. How did he miss? Honestly, that should have been Paddock 2-all. But that's what I'm saying about getting that third goal. We've taken it like a training match. We've loosed off. First half was so much better than this. And you can see the frustration from O'Donoghue. Why the chip down the left? We're controlling possession so well. And just didn't translate it. Yeah, in fairness, Rosa. Just watch your space at Twitch is wrong as well. Apologies if the Twitch description is wrong. Everything's been breaking on me today, so. Well, there it was. It was coming. Balls for offside, but Billinge equalise. What a pile of crap. Scrum. Say it as you see it. The sloppy though from Paddock, very sloppy. And precisely why we've had the run we've been on lately. We've switched off at the wrong times. And it's punished us. Like, Billinge have been pants. We've had so much possession today, like easily 80% possession today. And yet here we are, 2-all. How? And you can argue though, maybe the keeper's at fault for some of this. Riley Thompson is a young keeper. He wouldn't be first choice. But, again, it's not just the one player in the team. It's a team game. There's your confirmation then. 72nd minute equaliser for Billinge. Paddock have got it all to do now. Harris, I thought someone sounded like you too. So, I don't know. Scott. Exactly what Sean was saying though, but the parallels are we've made subs and suddenly it's cocked us up. But I don't think it's just that. I think the subs are trying to bring something fresh into the game because we were starting to fall into it anyway. I think the issue is because Billinge have not done a lot, they've lulled us into a very false sense of security and then just hit us on the break twice. One didn't quite go in, one did. Done. Again, you got a kid inside like calling for a switch it diag. Like, Paddock aren't a good team in the air, really. We got a few bits earlier, like say Lawrence found Joa, but we got lucky that the keeper was a madman and came out for it. Because realistically, if he'd saved his goal and fronted up Joa... Oh, Ronnie can't go touching it. He's in the box, though. Can you keep hold of it? Or is it corner ball, actually? Sorry. He shielded it. Is it a goal kick? That's even worse. I thought Ronnie was letting it go because it was going to be a corner ball. That's annoying. Yeah, one for the comments, really. Do you think 4 subs at once is sensible? Would you have maybe, swapped in one person at a time, or 2 people, then 2 people? There's an offside call. Come on. Really? Billinge fan saying he's through on goal. I mean, he wasn't. He was looking the wrong way to the ball for a start. Dangerous free kick position for Billinge. Their player is clearly devastated that he has suffered a life-changing injury. The only hope here is that Paddock hit him on the counter. But equally, we've without wanting to curse it, we've seen a howler against Upton from Riley. They put a big free kick on this one. It'd be difficult to keep out. Apologies to those on Switch. The stream title is still incorrect. And just so many things just failed to update today. So, black screen briefly while I changed it. We're good. We're back. I don't know if it goes to pens or extra time, Chris. Free kick taken. Hit low. A poor free kick, but equally, if that had been a foot to the right, does Riley get to it? It's so low and slow. That's surely offside, thank you. Well, we got one finally. It's more of a slip on my part, to be honest, Rosa. We are on YouTube as well these days, doing both stream, but so many things is broken on the OBS streaming software today that just, little bits like the titles fell by the wayside. So, my apologies for that one. Luckily, all the graphics in stream are fine. So we do know we're playing Billinge, but Billinge looking a lot more confident now, though. Just under 12 minutes to go. O'Donoghue heads it across. Far too many people standing off and watching that one. Billinge with the cross comes in deep. Whoa, they nearly celebrated that one. Yeah, Ross, we were worried. We were all worried. Bouncing around, Paddock, get rid, challenge. Sam Pratt not touching it because he doesn't want... Oh, Ronaldo, Brown, go on. Ronnie, Sam, Joa. Sam needs to be onside. Floats. Oh, I can't beat the first one with the float. Ronaldo, Brown can't quite win it there. O'Donoghue, though. There you go. Good touch. Time. Approaching the last 10 minutes. Paddock need a goal. I mean, we needed a goal before. We need a goal now. In poor second half compared to first. Parallels. Oh, tries to swing. He's hurt himself. Will be a corner ball. No parallels for our performances lately, though. Just first half was bright, energetic. Yes, we made a mistake, but we dominated possession, controlled it. We're thoughtful with it. You know, sensible when we need to be, adventurous when we could be. Second half, we've just been so off it. Again, like Chris Shifley said, training game style. Ball into the box, headed on goal. Easy for the keeper. I'd love a Ronnie winner. Or a Mike Taylor screamer from distance, you know, get us a goal of the season contender again. Normally Mike, Joe and Zach. We've been lacking a few lately, really. Kiefer's free kicks, pretty close. See, there's that bullshit as well. We were giving them the ball back for their free kick. One of them was saying, let it run. Because if it runs, it looks like we've kicked it away. And that's a bookable offence. Ross, bang on, and Flashburn. Yeah, Mike Taylor did say in our Telegram chat, members, if Paddock don't win this, he will buy everyone a pint after the game. He was addended. But he thinks his money's safe because we've looked so sharp in training. Other people said the same thing. Training's been absolutely fizzing. And based on the first half performance, other than the mistake, you'd think, yeah, can see it. We have had a comfortable first half. Say 80% possession, definitely. Loads of control, loads of ideas, couple of goals. Hopefully there was more, but wasn't. And then second half, we've not done a lot, never at Billinge, but Mike Taylor then puts it wide. Ronnie can't make it, and Billinge hook it clear. Also, as well, if it does go to penalties, not sure if it's got extra time first or not. If it does go to penalties, we will likely switch to a Instagram live view on stream. Just because... Oh, tries for the lines. Ah, that's a nice idea. Is that Zach Bell back on the field again? There you go. So Zach Bell's back on for Sam Walker. So, just look that there for you. Rotating subs are allowed. There's your confirmation then. Bell for Walker. But yeah, with the VAR can be in a following the ball thing, we don't know if we can tilt the camera enough to get a good view on the penalties. So Saul, our photographer, will do an Instagram live and we'll bring that on screen. We'll watch along for the penalties with a better view angle. Well, hopefully Paddock can get the win before full time and avoid embarrassment. Someone in chat did earlier predict, before the game, did predict 3-2. I did say, you know, a win's a win, but hopefully it's not that close. Well, Paddock need to shape up here. Throw into Paddock. Refs allowed play on. Throw taken. McGuinness. To Brown. That calling for it in the middle of the pitch. Back through the lines, Claudio. Now Joa. Oh, I tried to find Mike Taylor. A bit too slow to hit Mike Taylor there. Back to Bell. Poor ball out wide, Ronnie bouncing off it. Mike Taylor. Not the greatest football there from Paddock. Billinge throw. Bow and United. This is the last game for 2025 for us, so win or lose, that's us done for this year. Next game, we play away at Winstanley Warriors on January 3rd, and then we've got 2 tough home ties against Edgerton and against Winsford Town on the 10th and the 17th. So all will be broadcast live on Twitch and YouTube, but you can also go along free entry to Hyde United, our home stadium, and watch us play against Edgerton and Winsford. Winsford today did lose 5-1 to Sandbach Town reserves, so it's a hell of an upset. Unless I've misread it, was just Sandbach Town rather than reserves. Let me know, Chris. Was it Sandbach Town or the reserves that we play against? That they played against? Sorry. But yeah. So that's us done after today for the season, for this half of it. Sorry, for this year, this calendar year. So back for the 3rd of January, the away game against Winstanley. Beat them 3-2 at home, first game of the season. Were 3-0 up and then just fluffed the ending, so that's very Paddock. Probably repeat that. And yeah, as Kev says, X must do tonight for the lads. Mike Taylor free kick then, edge of the box, floats it forward, headed out by Billinge, will be a corner kick. 4 minutes to go for Paddock in normal time. It was so much reserves. Okay, cool. Go on for Paddock then. Mike Taylor dinks it in. Back post, nodded clear by Billinge. Paddock in the box again. Someone after shot, please. Ah! Lots of blocking. It's not quite falling for Paddock to have the dink. This has been an issue in recent weeks as well. As, you know, sometimes Paddock don't know to pull the trigger, and I liked that in the first half where Noah, Joa, you know, Dylan, a few people, they were, you know, taking that touch and having that shot. Even if it was a tame effort, whatever, it's more about the timing. If we can start getting the timings right for the shooting windows, the technique will follow. Zach Bell buying into the crowd noise, have a shot. Balls with Claudio Costa. Mike Taylor. Floats one in. Back post. Is he giving the goal kick on that one? Players down. Sean, you're not the only one. I need to run the girlfriend to Screwfix. Of all places. So goal kick to Billinge. That child is very opinionated. Billinge heading it on. Paddock not there to the seconds though. Ball over the top. Would be onside if anything happens. Bobbling ball back to the keeper. Thompson punts it back over the top straight to Billinge. Poor touch though. Paddock getting away with it. Poor clearance while Tunji. Again, we've seen a few of those today. For all his passing's been good. His first touch has been pretty pants. Billinge clattering each other out of the way. Paddock clean up. Paddock to break now. Again, this is what I mean. First half compared to this half is just a mile of difference of quality. If I'm Steve House, I'm tearing my hair out because, honestly, you know, you can't talk a big game about how good training's been, how good, you know, this, that and the other, and then fall apart like this second half. Every player on the team now should be capable of beating Billinge. And it's just not working. Steve, you're probably right. And yeah, hey, I'm glad there's kids at the football. It's something we don't see enough of at other games, you know. Not enough of the kids getting into it. How are they going to fall in love with the game if they can't go and watch it? So, it's another one of the reasons you should become a Paddock member. Trying to build a club that's a community effort. Oh, we've taken the free kick too quickly. Of course. To be fair, in this St Helens game we won 3-0. One of the St Helens, that's salty. He was telling the kids to shut up. And the dad, I don't know if it was the same guy or what, but the dad was like, yeah, you can't talk to my kids like that. He was like, oh yeah, whatever. Like, yeah. One thing giving it to adults, giving it to kids, behave yourself. We'll just show that how wound up St Helens were at losing to us. Stop gobbing off at kids. Yeah, exactly. United v everyone. Ball with Joe. That's a foul, ref. Kicked his shins out. Oh, you're hurt. Yeah, probably because you just kicked his shins, you tosser. Taylor, quick free kick. Costa. McGuinness back to Taylor. Got Bell if he needs him. Stu Harrowing saying quicker. It's all too slow. Taylor out wide. Has a shot. Keeper claims it. Deflected effort. We are into stoppage time now then. I don't know what the deal is extra time. We're putting up 3 minutes as a guess for stoppage. We had a couple of fouls. It's a poor pass from Costa. Oh, what's going on there now? Flash, yeah. Shep's just running right behind the scenes. Yeah, to be fair, Sean, like, so I do football photography on Sundays for West Brom women's team, but before that, like when I was trying to get some portfolio stuff in, I was doing like quite a few non-league matches and stuff as well, and random women's games. And it's like the amount of kids and stuff and families you see at both. It's only really the higher levels of men's football you start to see it dwindle off a bit, and it's clear, you know, well, the love's there for the game, so what are we doing to encourage people to turn up to these games? You know, are we offering facilities, or is it just too high ticket price? You know, what's the problem? Chris, fully agree. And to me, that's, you know, that's why these people shouldn't be starting. You know, Claudio to me, he's like, if he doesn't, you know, if he doesn't have the ball, he's not really doing a lot. Which is, you know, he's great on the ball for the most part, but not been too impressed with movement. Mike Taylor again, movement. Ball around the corner to Joa now. Mike Taylor might prove me wrong. Joa in the box. Shoots. Deflected. It was going wide anyway. Paddock on a follow-up. O'Donoghue in the box. Chips it. I don't know why he's chipped it. Should have kept it on the floor. Paddock, can they keep it in far side? Ronaldo Brown. Getting bumped into. I don't think Ronnie's too happy with that one. Looks like it's a goal kick. Paddock throw then. Taylor. Got O'Donoghue out. Don't know why he didn't go for it. Costa finds Taylor again. Ball through the lines. O'Donoghue round the back. Gets bodied off the ball. Nothing given. Thanks, ref. Bell tugging at number 10. Got to be careful here. Black's bounced off him. Into the box from Billinge. Squares it. Touched by Olatunji. Or is it Claudio? Sorry, maybe. Claudio Costa deep. Mike Taylor. Back to Zach Bell. Now he finds Olatunji. Sorry. I just assumed that, you know, the tall player in central defence was Michael. Taylor. I'm not surprised that Shep and Track the Boy quiet, because this has been a pants second half. And honestly, the light and day difference between the first half and second. Joa. Ball to Sam Pratt. Can he finish? Oh, it's out for a corner ball. Could have been it then. Could have clutched the win for us. But again, how many times have we found Sam Pratt this half? This game even. You know, you're asking a lot for your number 9 if you're not giving the ball to him. Ross Houser might just quit just for these guys being a pile of shite. It's like, nah, sod you. Go on the ball. Hits the first man. That is absolute dog shit. Billinge to get to the second. Yeah. And Billinge clear, though. He's a Billinge goal kick. Again, remember the stoppage time is just a guesstimate from us here behind the scenes. Unlike higher level football, we don't have a fourth official we can consult for the accurate. We have had a couple of fouls and stuff. Punted forward. Mike Taylor on the second. Good. Joa. McGuinness. Costa. Finds Taylor. Will Taylor have a shot? Absolutely pantsed it off that guy. Billinge clear it though. Ball's coming back to Mike Taylor. Good touch. Flicks over the top. Dindraj. Loses the ball out in the air. And it's poor from Paddock. Olatunji. There's a foul, ref. Thank you. Billinge fuming, saying no way it was a foul. I mean, probably the part where he jumped through the back of his neck. That's a foul, but... Dream of 66. The podcast from the last two games. Podcast from the last two games, Upton and Cheadle. He's out on Spotify and whatnot now. Apple Music and all that sort of stuff. And Paddock are making more subs, which I'll have to guess. So Joe Coleman's back on. Michael Olatunji's off. So player in the way. Now he's clearing his lines. But yeah, podcast for the last two games is already out. Two more games. So it'll be this game and the Win Stanley game before we get another one. But yeah, there was plenty of vehement opinions on the last one. Basically a big vent fest. I'm sure I saw two subs, but I'm not sure who. I know Coleman's on for Olatunji, but beyond that, Andrade puts the ball in the box. Somebody shoot! Penalty! There we go! Can Paddock rob this at the death? Based on the first half performance, we deserve the win. Based on the second half performance, we deserve to dissolve. So, you decide it. Yeah, you're not wrong, Alex Buckingham. This has been... Again, based on the first half, we deserved so much more. The footage of this is going to be a wild one for them to break down in training. Because the first half was so good, so clinical. Other than the mistake for the penalty that got them their goal, it was a very good half. Against a very poor team. And then second half, we've just completely switched off. Scores, if we knew the answer to that, we'd be very rich. Because we'd fix problems for them, we'd fix problems for United, for Wolves, for West Ham, you name it. Here we go then. Captain Joe Andrade. Can he get his second of the game? Can he win it for Paddock in death? We are beyond added time here. Oh, he saved it! Oh, no! Now, I've stopped the time there because I thought he'd blown for full time, but I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I'm wondering if are we taking it again? Yeah, I was right to stop it. The full-time whistle has been blown then. So, we'll wait and see now for a second if we go into extra time.
Loki, have you got that on video? Let's have a look how close he is. That defender was literally stood next to the keeper as he cleared it off the line.
Right, give us a second. Just going to plug in. Replay of the penalty. and see if we can watch that back together. Right, we're going to switch to replay screen. Just have a look at that, see if we can see. Just while I have a quick talk. I assume it's extra time and then penalties, but not 100%. So keep an eye out for that as well. We'd be very rich because we'd fix problems for them, we'd fix problems for United, for Wolves, for West Ham, you name it. Here we go then. Captain Joe Andrash. Can he get his second of the game? Can he win it for Paddock in death? We are beyond added time here. Oh, he saved it! Oh, no! Well, as you can see, they were in the box. So that's a pile of bollocks. Absolute joke. Now, just double checking because it might be straight to penalties. I'll say the second Joe starts his run up, the defender starts his run up too. Absolute piss take. Yeah, absolute joke. Now imagine we're gathering in the middle because it's going to be penalties straight away. Now, I'm just going to double check, see if the... Yes, we are. Right, okay. Oh, hang on. We're trying to get the screen up. Bear with us a second. The stream is working on Instagram. You can see on Instagram live. I'm just trying to get the graphic to come across onto here. There we go.
Yo.
Oh yeah, it's because you place more things.
Well. There we go. There's your first penalty. Going to mute the VAO as well behind the screen. Keep us on the Instagram one, because they are fractionally ahead on Instagram. So Billinge 1 up. Mike Taylor's take Paddock's first penalty. 1-1. I agree it's not the best angle, unfortunately, just with the way it has to be in terms of like proximity. I'd personally go for a side angle, but there you go. It's a good penalty from Billinge. 2-1. Fully agree, CJ and Sean. Injustice, it's the stuff that burns through your soul. You see stuff happen and 20 years later you're going, I'm still pissed off at that. So decent pen so far from all taken. But the fact it's come to penalties in the first place is just piss poor from Paddock.
It's bare zoomed in. It's like zoomed in.
Zach Bell for Paddock's second penalty then. Nestles at home, 2-all. See, I can even comment to tell them the score. Up steps Billinge's third penalty taker. Again, sorry for the wind rumble. Again, this is proper crude stuff because the video camera is on a pole at Hyde United, so we couldn't do much to turn it. If it was on a tripod or something like away games. Oh, what a save! Go on, Riley Thompson. And it couldn't happen to a nicer player, because that number 23 has been a shit all game. Ups up Sam Walker. Paddock's third penalty. It's currently 2-all. If Sam scores this, Paddock take the lead. Big penalty from Sam Walker. Billinge 2, Paddock 3. Billinge for penalty number 4 then. He gets it in. 3-all. I'd love to kill the chat window. It won't let me full screen it. Thing we're watching this through browser, so this is not a direct feed. If it's a direct feed, I could put this landscape and stuff and see what we can do, but we are literally having to Instagram live it through browser. So Paddock's fourth penalty then, it's 3-all. Claudio Costa's take. Buries that one. Hey! Well, Paddock have won clearly. Have we missed a penalty?
Yo, Salt.
Or can I not count?
Salt. Yo, Riley, come here, bro.
Not going to complain. It's been one of those days.
We'll just end it.
Game was a shit show. Stream was a shit show. And there's your stream ended, apparently. Okay. Well, we'll cut back to the VAO because the game hasn't finished yet on that one. We are slightly behind on the VAO. And there's your full-time whistle. So, yep, I assume we've missed a penalty. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get that confirmed by Lewis and whatnot on socials. Because, yeah, maybe we've missed one. Maybe we've missed one while we were setting up. But yeah, it's our shit show. But again, because we saw them putting stuff on the pitch, but got no angle, no confirmation that we're live or anything like that. So, oh dear. Gonna see if I can confirm the win on penalties. Oh well. So there you go then. Paddock 2, Billinge 2. Paddock win on penalties. Into the next round of the J. Walton Cup, but honestly, do we deserve it? I don't know. It was not quite the same calamitous start against Upton. Obviously, Upton scored after 11 seconds, sorry. Paddock took 3 minutes to concede today. But after that point, and even before it, we were in control. It was just one freak attacking accident of tackle. But, yeah. Strong comeback in the first half. Dominated possession. Dominated all the ideas, the intent, the energy. We were the better side, and 2-1, frankly, didn't flatter us. Should have been 3 or 4-1. And then we go into the second half, and the slump, the training game vibes. I did say, I warned, I said, you know, is there Billinge come back into it? They hit us on the break twice. One was a narrow miss, which we all laughed at, and then, you know, a minute later they scored. And frankly, yeah, I'd love that. This game has to be shown to them in training, you know, prep work, because the first half, perfect, diligent, on it, and the second half, calamitous, just so off the pace. And again, 4 subs didn't help, but those 4 subs still should have been capable of game speed against a team like this. So I'm going to switch ourselves back over to the main screen. I do wonder, again, if anyone is in the Paddock members Telegram and you want to come and join Discord and have a quick chat before full time, you're welcome to. We'll give it a second, see if anyone like Shep or Stu want to come back in again as well. Otherwise, we will do our wrap up. But yeah, let us know in chat what you think. How do you rate that game? Because for me, that was far too close for comfort, and I'm glad it's over and done with. I'm glad we got the win. I'm glad it's over and done with, but that was, again, you know, this should, it's just poor, isn't it? This should have been the turnaround game. This should have been absolutely slap a crap team, get some confidence in the system, go into the new year feeling like we've turned the page. Stu is actually in the Discord, so we've got Stu, and maybe he's got Shep by his side. We will see. Mr. Harrowing, are you there?
Hello, I'm here, everybody. Hello.
Hello. Have you got Shep with you, or has he ran off?
He's run off. I'm over the other side with all the banners. I'm about to take them all down.
Fair enough. We'll do a quick one on that one, because obviously at half-time we were quite feeling ourselves. We were quite happy with that. Full-time, a 2-2 draw, win on penalties. Yeah, that wasn't the game we wanted, was it?
No, not in the second half. And you have to say, looking at the substitutions, sadly that seemed to have changed the dynamic, didn't it? The energy in the midfield, progressing it through to the strikers seemed to slow up quite a bit and give Billinge a bit more space to be able to play through us. So yeah, the subs seem to have changed that dynamic, but well done to Riley for obviously getting the penalty save and winning us the game.
Yeah, just on the penalties, we think we might have missed one, because we'd counted 4 penalties each and then it was full time. Who was the first penalty taker of Paddock?
Joa.
Okay, then yes, we did miss it then. Yeah, so that's a shame.
Liam, did you guys on the video, because you're a bit more elevated, did you see that in Joa's end of match penalty to win it for us? Did you see the Billinge player was right next to him?
We replayed the clip. I'm dropping it to Telegram as well. You can see him walking. Wild.
Wow, it's amazing. We missed it. Some of us missed it. The person who saw it was Rick in the stand.
Yeah.
And he was calling for it, and he took the video, and we couldn't believe how close he was to Joa.
Yeah. No, you say we've got video footage. We watched it back on the replay while they were just doing the quick talk before they went into the penalties. And so I'm just sending it across into the Telegram group now, but it's crazy stuff. Again, obviously no VR at this level, but just madness that someone could be in the box and the ref's not seeing it. And, you know, that should have been a retake. Joe probably buries it on the second try. And game's done. Paddock don't go to penalty shootout, but there you go. I think based on what chat was saying, they would agree with you in terms of subs. It felt like subs took the wind out of our sails. But even then, I thought second half compared to first half, I didn't feel we were at the races. I thought everything had slowed down a touch. And Chris Shipley mentioned it in the chat and was saying about training game. Did you get those vibes from the sidelines with Shep? You know, because it felt just a bit less intense, a bit less intent as well. You know, just a bit slow.
Absolutely. Yeah, we absolutely felt that from pitch side as well. I'm glad that you've all picked up on that, because it doesn't feel so bad when we're standing there saying that subs changed it in that way. We definitely lost some intensity when they came on, and obviously with the likes of Noah and Dylan going off at that point in the game, it Billinge to come back into it. So yeah, I know where Steve was probably going with it, trying to get a bit more creativity and impetus in finding that cutting edge pass through to get the winning, make sure that we kill the game off. But it seemed to actually bring Billinge more into the game than we wanted. So I'm sure that those sorts of decisions will be reflected on, I guess, by the coaching staff.
Yeah, for sure. One final question then. Stephen Harris 5519 asks, ask Tractor Boy if he missed me.
Always miss him. Absolutely. Hope he gets better soon.
Yeah, no, we need you back in well so you can attend games and be a pain in the ass. But yeah, no, thanks, Stu. We're going to wrap up there because it's been a long one for all of us, and frankly, I think we all deserve a pint and a rest. So, cheers for coming and chat with us, and to all you on YouTube and Twitch, thank you for tuning in as always. Even though it's not been the most entertaining game of football, we do appreciate your support. And yeah, you know, what is a Saturday without a bit of football controversy there with the encroachment on the penalty, but also I say just the pants second half, a great first half. I say a calamitous penalty conceded from us at the start of the game. You know, it had drama, it had tension. For a neutral, this was a good game, but for those of us in Paddock attire, it's a bit of a tough one today. So 3-2 to Paddock technically, in the sense of 2-2 full time. We win on penalties 5-4, through to the next round of the JA Walton Cup, and Paddock live to fight another day. And yeah, maybe Paddock live to survive Christmas if Steve Howson doesn't beat the life out of them. So we'll see. So thanks again, and we will see you next time. And yeah, do keep an eye on socials for some of these controversial clips, and do make sure, if we give it one last plug, to vote in the Non-League Podcast Awards. Yeah! We've had some votes in at half-time already. Thank you to those who've chipped in. If you haven't already, we are currently leading the Non-League Podcast Awards vote, Ollie. You can vote online on the website, you can vote on Twitter, and you can vote on Instagram. 3 votes, 3 chances to put Paddock ahead of the likes of Forest Green. So, go give us your support. And yeah, hopefully we win something. And comfortably. Anyway, we will see you next time, back on January 3rd for an away game against Winstanley Warriors. Have a good Christmas, have a good New Year. I hope it's all spent enjoying food, drink, and your families. And yeah, we will see you in the new year, hopefully bright and rested. Take it easy.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50+1, we can go better than that. 100+ none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.